So hey, what's up guys? So recently, last night, there was this video trending that certain people were titling it Hurt Bait. And if you haven't watched it, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description so you can go watch it first and then come back to this video. But pretty much throughout the video, it was about this one couple who weren't together anymore, obviously. And it was the girl and the guy, and they were discussing how the guy cheated on her, and the guy was revealing to her that, oh, he did cheat on her and all that. And throughout the video, you know, you watch it and you feel sympathy for this girl, of course, because, you know, she starts crying and, like, you're like, wow, she really did deserve better. But again, this comes back to my topic that I've talked about in previous videos, where a lot of females just seem to not know their worth. And again, I don't get it. In the video, she starts talking about how one time she caught him with another girl in bed, and all this guy did was tell her to leave. I know, right? What a jerk. But the problem here was that after that, she said she didn't talk to him for a couple of days, but eventually she came back and talked to him, and I'm assuming they were still together for a bit. And that's the part where I was like, wait, hold up. You find your man with another woman and he just tells you to leave, and you still decide to talk to him and come back? No, see, no, that's my problem. After that, in a situation like that, you gotta understand that at that point, there's no turning back. You deserve much more than that crap. Okay, so at that point, she should have just been like, forget this, I'm done with him. And I know, I understand, it's hard. It's hard to let go of somebody that you love, but it's for the best, and it was for the best, for her best interest to leave him. Now look, I know everybody wants to bash on the guy, and he deserves to be bashed on, but understand that people can change too. But look, here's the fine line about that situation, is that people can change, but I don't believe in second chances, and that type of second chances, because if you cheat on somebody, I feel like that's the last straw and that's it. There's no going back. You can't be in that type of relationship like that anymore, because at that point it just turns into a toxic one where it's just not gonna work out. So the guy can, you know, maybe was a douchebag back then. Well, he was a douchebag back then, but now he could have changed. But regardless, he can't be with her anymore. That relationship is done, over, because that girl deserves much more than what that guy offers her at the time. And no matter what the case is, what's done is done. And you know, she just has to leave him. And that's what she should have done in the beginning. Another thing, if you see signs that someone is cheating on you, like she said, when she saw messages that he was talking to other girls, but he was like, oh no, you don't know what you're talking about, that point you gotta understand, you gotta be, you know, sabio, as my mom would say, and understand that there's something going on. And in a relationship like that, that's a toxic relationship. That's not healthy for anybody. So at that point, you gotta know your worth, and you gotta be like, hey, no, I do not deserve this. You gotta change your life, and you gotta go do something better for yourself. And at the same time, you gotta tell yourself that too. You know, by staying with him, she just endured more and more pain over time. Pain that she could have avoided by just leaving him. Because at the end of the day, it was her who got hurt the most. In the video, she was the one that was crying the most. You know, you can even see in the guy's face, he was kind of like, not laughing, but like he wasn't as hurt as she was. Because she's the one that endured all that pain. And it saddens me. It really makes me sad that females have to go through that, when they could just easily, well, not that easily, of course, but when push comes to shove, you gotta understand that you gotta cut the relationship. That's it, be over with it. Because again, at the end of the day, it's gonna help you, and it's also gonna help the other person. So moral of the story, please, if you ever catch anyone cheating on you, guy or girl, leave them, because it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week. It's probably gonna be a funny video next week, and I'll see you all later.